there's a couple things to go over. But I'm gonna start by saying that I'm not sure how long this one's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be short or longer than usual. Today kind of sucked, and I'm gonna kind of just play it by feel. So, there's probably gonna be talks today of some things that may not exactly be the happiest thing. So, if you're watching these just for the oldish kind of gameplay, maybe just like mute it or something, or maybe I'll upload like a no voiceover version or something, or just skip it entirely. That's where we're at, and with that. As for this, the last recording got corrupted, and well, the last bit. So I'm glad it wasn't the whole thing. But the problem was it corrupted kind of at a point where some important stuff happened. I checked back on our villager here. Was making the portal, and he actually despawned. Another one happened to spawn right by the house, like right there actually, with the same clothes and everything. So I put him in here. We're gonna try and do that. I want to make a grave for the previous one before. Um, but yeah, I mean, I could have lied and said that this was the same one, but I don't want to do that. Um, I don't even know if this one will stay spawned in because the last one despawned, but that's where we're at. Plan's still the same. Go to the Nether and hopefully cure this one at least. But yeah. This may also just be a quieter episode in general. You know, I know the meta or whatever for YouTube videos is supposed to be keep talking, never let there be silence, but as I said before, that's not really what this is for. This is for myself. And right now I really feel like I just want to talk into the void. It's just been a very upsetting day. And obviously I'll speak on it. I don't need to speak into the void about it because that's what I need, but I'm not gonna name names or anything, obviously. Or dox anyone or do anything like that. But yeah, I think I mentioned having some friend issues. Just keep getting worse with one in particular. It's really just one guy. Been having problems for like the past 3 years at this point. I've, they kind of just started to treat me and others poorly, when the people they decided were their new favorites kind of rolled around, and just kind of has gotten worse over the past couple of years, and it's just kind of at a point where I just don't really know what to do. Um, I've tried talking to it, talking to them about it. Brain's a little scrambled right now. More times than I can count. More times than I can count on both hands, even if you included toes in that. And it's always met with like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm sorry for that, and I'll change, or I'll try to do this better or whatnot, but nothing ever actually changes. And the worst part is knowing that they're talking behind your back constantly. about how they don't actually agree with it, or how everything they said was basically just a lie. Because I've heard it, you know, I've been told by others in our friend group that after those talks happen, that they basically try to tell their people when the person's not there that, yeah, I just don't agree with this, and I think a lot of it's um stupid. But I don't I don't know. I like trying to talk things out, but it just doesn't seem like that's gonna work anymore. Keep getting talked about behind my own back, even though they said they wanted to try and keep things private. They only really care about their image. They've got kind of a huge ego problem, and I guess things don't really matter to them until it affects them negatively. It's anytime people start looking at them a little funny, then they decide to try and do something, but otherwise it doesn't matter to them. I just can't I just cannot put up with that anymore. It's just too much for me to deal with. I I don't know. As much as I would just break it off, the problem is like it's just not as simple as that. I uh I don't know. You know, it's not like I know usually things are a two-way street. No one's ever 100% in the right or 100% in the wrong. I've obviously I um I at least tried and did better, and I even was getting feedback that I was doing better, but apparently holding up the other end of the just doesn't happen. There's a random cut in the audio. It's because I just swore. Um, I didn't make this for kids, but I just don't. I don't want that in here either. Um, not the not what I'm going for. If I left it in, I guess I left it in. I don't know. Um, I might just if there's like a random skip in the frame, it's that. That's all I'll say. Especially if I'm looking back at this later and something ends up changing and then I'm confused as to why it happened when I'm looking back on it. Um, I don't know. And they like messing with my brother too, which just also really irks me because I don't like people messing with him, but like don't really seem to care. I don't know. Hello, polar bear. Hello, bunny. I'm gonna go in and see what happens. Okay, I probably should have brought some wood, but I didn't. This isn't gonna look pretty, but it doesn't really need to. Just needs to work. Gotta be careful here, because I'm not good at this game, but... Yeah, I'm just kind of worried about things, to be just completely honest. I don't really know what to do, because every option seems bad. Just make things worse in some way. I don't really see a way to make things work. I guess the ball's in their court. Like, this isn't something I've sat and dealt with alone. I've talked to people about it. You know, I've got a counselor and stuff, but... And that's, I mean, that's... If that's what I've been told, ball's in their court. It's not really on you for anything to happen, but... Nothing is happening, and... I don't know. I really don't. Here it is. So... Nether fortress is what needs to be found. That's where I'm at, and it's kind of how I've been feeling. It'll pass eventually. It just sucks that it's right now, because I got a birthday coming up at the end of next week, and frankly, I don't want to be thinking about all this when that happens, but I'm sure I'll have to in some way. I mean, something's gonna happen at some point. It's like, I'm not the only one really kind of done dealing with it. There's other people in the group noticing it too, so whether I want it or not, something's gonna go down at some point. I don't know. Thank you, Minecraft. I kind of just turned off all the lights in my room, so it's really just the game I'm seeing in front of me right now. I shouldn't hold this map anymore. Doesn't do anything in here. I'm feeling a little better. The problem is this is always before bed, and I know as soon as I wake up I'm gonna start feeling bad, but I guess that means maybe I just do more of this tomorrow. Back-to-back little episodes of all this going down. Yeah. It's a wither skeleton. Do those really just... I guess I forgot. I'm assuming it's because of the limited world size that they kind of spawn all over, but... That's gonna make this more difficult than I wanted it to be. I like building things. I'm not a big fighter. Yeah, I can get some glowstone while I'm here too. I just don't want to progress that fast. Making a bow probably would have been a good idea. Unfortunately, I did not think of that in time. I don't seem to be as accurate in this one though, so I guess I can keep. Hello. Did you give up, or you just no? You thought you just stopped. There's a lot of Endermen. Okay, there's a lot of them right here. I'm gonna have to try and make this work, and it is not working the way I want it to. Here now. Magma cube there, which is going to make things difficult. It's not. It's really not that hard to outrun things, I guess. Just hope I can find this fortress so I can get a blaze and get out of here. Well, I mean, it's right here. I may as well. That's nice. I don't see a fortress. I don't know if there's a method to locate it. Probably not, if I'm being honest, but I don't know for sure. I don't want to waste my pickaxe while I'm in here. I also gotta try and remember the way back, because that could be a problem. I just said I don't want to waste my pickaxe, and I started wasting it. Yeah, great. Real great. It's okay. Some days are worse than others. Today just happens to be one of those days. It'll get better. Yeah, this method takes a lot longer, but it's alright. At least get along to that wall somewhere, maybe. Not really seeing a fortress yet. Oh, that's gonna be an issue. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna go that way. I'm good. My hunger hasn't gone down in a little bit. I don't know why that is. Sprinting takes hunger. Do I just not? That's the border. Which means it's either that way or that. Well, it could be. I mean, it's still a couple directions, but I know where it's not, I guess. I think I misunderstand how hunger works. About sprinting and regen and then just a little bit here and there, but it's not working the way I thought it did. I mean, I guess it possibly was just being weird, but I don't really know. I guess the good thing about the Nether being kind of small is that even if I get lost, because I forgot to write down the coordinates of the portal, even if I get lost, there's a solid chance I find home eventually. Fortress there, keep going this way. Still after me? No. Okay. Let's see if we can get down this way, I guess. I get built back up with the cobblestone being there. I'll mark that it was there, I guess. So, use that. Slowly narrowing down our options. I saw the bedrock wall there. You really doing this right now, bud? Did I see it over there? No, I did not. Okay, so there's like 2 directions I can check, and that's about it. Oh, you know what? I didn't even check. Maybe there's like a reset Nether option. I was just thinking about it. Quartz is something that is going to potentially be an issue because, with how limited the Nether is, there's not going to be a lot of it. So I will need to be careful of that. Hi, Magma Cube. I'm gonna try and get back to the portal and go a different direction from there. Just floating gravel. You know, the glowstone too might help keep the villagers' farm melted, so he's not having to deal with that, I guess. I think that's it right there, actually. Okay, cool. So it's the direction of the glass I have set up at the portal. This is how I'm gonna remember that. There's a blaze. Is it hurt already? No, it's just because it was lighting up. rod. That's okay. Did they just... That's not ominous at all. Go next to wither skeletons. I'm not exactly looking forward to. Hi there. Okay, yeah, I don't... I should have brought snowballs. I think snowballs hurt blazes. I want to go about this. Ooh, hello. Yeah, they can melee, can't they? I forget that's a thing. No. Do you mind? No, you are not coming down here. I saw you. I will outrange you if I have to. Hello there. You wanna come back down? What was that? Yeah, you come down the steps. I don't know if I need blaze powder to make that work in this yet. So I'm gonna hopefully try to get one more. That's not gonna work the way I wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna try and go a different route. Oh, perfect, actually. Hold on. A plant. It's not necessarily a good one, but it is a plant. Why did I hear a pressure plate? That's kind of concerning. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is just not gonna work. Okay, we're going back. I'll come back when I got more food. I know where this is at now. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stand here and then try to... So, you know what? We're gonna dig through the wall. Was it not this way? Perhaps I'm stupid. Something ain't right. Might be running back the other way, because I'm seeing the way. Okay, we're gonna try to run back the normal way. It's like probably around the bend there. Really? Okay. Okay, well. Wow, okay. That's annoying. As long as the blaze rod's fine, I guess it'll be okay. It looks like we have a use for this again. It's going down. It's fine. If I get my stuff, it should be fine. I know how to survive in the overworld, at least for the most part. I just should have brought more food. That was the whole reason that went wrong. Wait a minute. No, I don't know where I'm going, because it's that way, isn't it? Try to get my stuff back, come back to the overworld, and I'll, you know, kind of just check if I need more blaze rods or not. Should probably bring a sword. It's not much, but it's something. Also, I'm gonna use some of this dirt to maybe bridge over to where that was at. I'm definitely not bringing in the dogs, though. That's a horrible idea. I think I will just release a no audio version of this at some point. Kind of okay with throwing myself at the wall for this until something works. Assuming this is even the right way, Sometimes you try your best and it just doesn't work out. Is it not this way? Am I just... I might have just made things worse, honestly. Sorry, pigs, I need food. No, it is around the side of the mountain, is it not? How do I keep messing this up? It's alright. Happens. I think at least. I think what I will do before I move this to bedrock at some point, I'll at least get the whole map filled out. That way I can keep it all looking semi-natural, at least. I have to upload a video of the room at some point. So... hmm. Yeah, I believe this is the right way. I just don't remember... We'll see. Hello, squids. It's this way, right? Yes, okay. See if we can get our stuff back. And then, check the spider thing out. And call it there. So, the biggest problem was getting... I think my stuff is over there. So, the best way to maybe do this is kind of do like a secondary staircase here. And then try to come at it from this side, because I can at least make a staircase that goes back up here for the run back. So we will try to make a staircase here. I forgot about that. Okay, there. I can get back up now. That's the important part. Now, it's right over here I had issues, right? I think? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I saw the blaze rod. The only thing I want to check real quick, we have the map. That's all that matters. We have the blaze rod and the map. It's time to get home. Just keep moving. It looks like pretty much everything survived. Nothing ended up falling in the lava, I guess. We're gonna go back. And we'll take care of some things at the house. And then, yeah. This is not my favorite Minecraft song, but it's up there. It's one of my favorites. I'm not even sure if my favorite Minecraft song has a name, because I don't tend to listen to it unless it's in-game. And I tried looking it up earlier, and the only thing I could see is that it just says Volume Alpha. It might just be called Minecraft. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up on YouTube to the side here and see if that's what it is. Yeah, my favorite Minecraft song I think is literally called Minecraft, based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah. There's home. Which is good. We're gonna just quickly do this. I didn't even check if the villager was still there. We'll still make a thing, because I think what we're gonna do either way is we'll get a villager cured in there in honor of the original one who was there. He died free, I guess. He didn't wasn't locked in that house, but can't say I'm exactly proud of my performance there. If I came through, that was my knuckles cracking. Sorry if that came through. A few things real quick. Okay, but here's the question. Okay, so we are gonna have to go back. I guess what I'll do is I'll get the food going. We'll check if there's a zombie villager there in that house still. Because if there's not, we may put that project on hold. Just get everything put away. I'm not gonna organize the chest, I just don't care enough to do that right now. What we'll do is grab some of this. Away. Okay, no, maybe some of it did break. Didn't I have an iron axe on me? Oh no, it might have been stone, actually. I had a shovel too, yeah. Let's just sprinkle some of those in here. Not perfect, but it's good for now. It'll do. I'm gonna check on that villager and I'll probably call it there, honestly. It's not that way. I don't know why I'm instinctively going that way. Gotta wait down and away from the nether secured, so getting a blaze rod next time shouldn't be that bad. I think I'm gonna turn the lights off more often doing this. I do like just fully absorbing myself in the game. There's the polar bear, which means I'm right there. Looking like a no. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Let's, see if there's any gravel. We'll give him a proper headstone, I just... later, but I want to at least get a little grave down for him. Should probably make one for both, but... I mean, I will, either way, but... Alright, that'll be how we end this. I'm not really gonna want to touch this house. By that I mean like edit it. This is the way it spawned. I'll be doing stuff over here, but not with that, so... we'll put them like right behind it. It's the least likely that they'll end up accidentally getting in the way of something. Do that. Throw some of these around it. Alright. That's gonna be it for this one. Try to upload an audio version or something, but we'll see. Yeah. Next time.